They say, betrayal hurts most when it comes from the people you die for. But what if the one who betrayed you did it out of love? This is the story of a boy named Ethan, who worked his entire life for one dream. And the day that dream came true, his own mother tore it apart. Ethan grew up in a small blue house on the edge of a quiet Midwestern town. No father, just his mother Linda, who cleaned motel rooms during the day and worked nights at a diner. Their home always smelled of coffee and detergent. Their lives were small, but full of laughter. Ethan wasn't born with much, but he had one thing most people didn't: a dream. To study mechanical engineering and build cars that could change lives. He wasn't chasing fame or money, he just wanted to make something his mom could be proud of. Every night after his part-time shift at the gas station, he'd sit by the window, studying under the flickering yellow light, sometimes till dawn, and his mom would always whisper, "Sleep, Ethan. Dreams can wait." But he'd just smile and say, "Not mine, Mom." When college applications opened, Ethan poured his soul into one form: the Riverton State University Scholarship. Full ride, engineering program. His only shot? He printed essays, collected recommendation letters, filled every detail by hand, then mailed it out with a kiss for luck. Weeks turned into months. He checked the mailbox every single day, and every day it was empty. Then one morning a letter did come, white envelope, Riverton logo in bold blue. But when he came home that evening, it was nowhere to be found. "Mom, did anything come in the mail?" he asked. Linda didn't look up from her dishes. "No, honey, nothing today," he nodded. But something in her tone felt off. Days passed. No response. Ethan convinced himself he just wasn't good enough. He quietly put his dream to rest, took up a full-time job at the gas station, and stopped talking about college altogether. But his mother would sometimes look at him. When he wasn't watching, her eyes full of something heavier than guilt. 3 years passed. Ethan was 21 now, still working at the same gas station, fixing tires, pumping gas, and pretending the smell of gasoline didn't remind him of everything he lost. One rainy evening, he came home early. His mother was out. The house was quiet, except for the sound of dripping water from the kitchen sink. He was cleaning when something slipped out from behind the fridge, an old yellowed envelope. Riverton State University. The letter. His hands trembled. He tore it open. "Congratulations, Ethan Parker. You have been selected for the Riverton Full Scholarship Award." His vision blurred. His breath caught. 3 years. 3 years of wasted dreams. And his mother had known all along. When Linda came home that night, soaked from the rain, Ethan stood in the kitchen, holding the letter. He didn't yell. He didn't cry. He just whispered, "Why?" Linda froze. Her lips parted, but no words came out. "You knew I got in. You hid it from me." Tears welled in her eyes. "Ethan, you were all I had left. If you'd gone away, I'd be alone. I thought you'd visit, maybe forget me, maybe never come back." He stepped back, shaking his head. "You didn't protect me, Mom. You trapped me." She tried to touch his arm, but he pulled away. The silence between them was louder than any argument could ever be. Ethan moved out. He got a job at a small auto shop, saved every penny, and eventually applied to community college. He didn't speak to his mother for almost 2 years, but every holiday, she'd still send a card. Never asking for forgiveness, just writing the same words: "I'm proud of you. I always was." When she passed away, Ethan came back to that same small blue house. The air still smelled of coffee and detergent. On her bedside table, under her pillow, he found the original Riverton letter, torn, taped, and worn from being read too many times. On the back she had written, "I'm sorry I kept your dream. I just couldn't let go of mine to keep you close." Ethan sat on the edge of her bed, clutching that letter to his chest, whispering through tears, "You never lost me. Mom, you never did. Sometimes love doesn't look like love. Sometimes it looks like fear. Fear of being left behind. And in that fear, even the kindest hearts can betray the ones they love most." This was Ethan's story, not of betrayal, but of a mother who loved too much and a son who finally understood too late.